My beautiful stars, reading time. So we're going to do a you versus them today, what's really going on in your connection. But first, I just want to tap into main collective's energy, just what you're currently experiencing right now, besides your connection, to just make sure this aligns with you and this is your Stop it. The Celtic not first. So right now love is clearly a main focus. So unconditional love, divine union, eternal love, infinity, enduring connection, but love of a lifetime. Number 24, that could be an important number tied to you. Wow, that's good. Okay, so we've got the White Wolf, 24th of the 7th, memory or birthday. Beautiful, the Strength card, Leo energy. Cross, so fate. And then we've got the crossroads. Okay, so you could be at a bit of a crossroads with a few things in your life right now. Okay, straight off the bat, I do think love is a focus for you, but there's something here with this collective. You're really surrendering to the divine, to your destined, fated path. Okay, you're turning to divine guidance. There could be some form of sorrow and emotional loss that you are facing right now, though. Let it be emotional loss or fear of what comes next with this person on your mind, or it could be a physical passing. When this comes over you, I really do feel the right collective. You're focusing on surrender. Okay, for you to be in strength, that means you're in self-belief. Okay, I always say that Strength card, she's our female magician and she's learning to tame that ferocious lion within. And I feel this collective, clearly when someone's just gone through, it's quite hard to break free from that veil of sorrow and pain. We're kind of riddled with anxiety when you first initially go through the severe heartache. For me to see how much this collective is trusting in the divine, this doesn't feel like a fresh heartache here, okay? It's like you feel the emotion, the hurricane, and it might set you back in the moment, but the right collective, you have this clear perspective that comes over you, okay? You've got 2 cards of guidance from up above here, but you've got a real confidence in yourself right now. Again, this White Wolf matching this Strength card, it's like, it's more that whatever's meant to be will be for me. I think you have a strong understanding of your divine journey and who you see as your divine, but I feel the right collective. There's no expectation of timing here, okay? You're trusting in your inner knowing. Your senses are on, very instinctual right now, so maybe your intuition's in full force. I think maybe for a long time it was hard for you to just trust your intuition, but I think that's the transition this collective's making. Again, just really trusting fate, okay? But these crossroads, I actually feel it's not for this. I think it's something in your life. So I don't know if you're on the path of making a decision for something, let it be branching out in work. Even I've had a bit of a theme of family grievances over this past few weeks, and I'm hearing that here. Maybe there's some decisions that need to be made with family and more decisions to do with family and support, okay? But you've got different choices on your table right now, kind of that tying off loose ends, if you know it or not. And maybe this is also what you're trusting in. You could be planning some form of road trip or travel, but again, I think you're really focusing on your independence, which is also helping, believe it or not, release this fear of what comes next. You've gotten yourself out of the mind frame, I'm lonely. It's like you're starting to, I always say, when we really start to appreciate our independence, it's kind of we become very selective of who we have at our table, because we realize we don't need to answer to anyone. We've got our routine, we've got our structure, we feel comfort in our daily decisions. It's like you start to realize, especially when it comes to love or even friendships or people you let in, you've built a really good foundation for yourself. You're not going to let anyone at your table that affects that foundation, okay? You want someone to add to what you've created, not subtract to what you've created, especially emotionally, okay? This is actually feeling very beautiful and very balanced. So again, if you're in the midst of anxiety, or we all go through layers, just coming out of heartbreak, really, really fretting, this one isn't your collective. Divine love. So we've got two. So even though this is on your mind, you're getting this, and the magnetic pole. So even though this is on your mind, maybe you've gone through a period of spiritual isolation. You were really isolated, cutting yourself off from the world. This is about getting back out there, maybe certain public events, actually going to see friends, even taking yourself out for a date. Okay, I don't think you're playing the field. That's not what I feel for this. I just more feel your energy is now starting to open up again to outside surroundings. You're just not trapped inside all the time. All right, there is a longing, there is a desire, there's this gravitational pull. And that song that I spoke about, Gravity, it's Sarah, something always brings me back to you. That song, it's so beautiful. I heard it again. But whatever, when that yearning, that need of them comes over you, you're getting yourself out there, you're distracting your mind. It's actually quite a good pairing, those two. It's again confirmation. You're just giving in to divine timing. You're not putting stress onto something you've got no control over. You're learning to, I don't even want to say distract yourself. It's not distracting yourself from the pull. It's just literally, it's like you've been doing this for so long. It's a natural flip of a switch now. And so that's how healing is. It's consecutive effort. It doesn't work in a day. It doesn't work in a week. It's consecutively learning how to get yourself out and distract yourself from your emotion. That once, again, I use the word distract, but it's replace the negative emotion for something positive is what I should say. And I feel this collective, it's just now a natural flip without you even thinking, okay, it's time to go do something, when a certain pull of energy comes over you about this person. 20th of the 8th could be, when I say memory, it's either a significant memory you've shared with this person, or maybe you lost a loved one on this day. It's a day that's impacted you. Okay, last point of communication, or your birthday, certain celebrations. All right. And I find that's another thing with my divines. You guys, it's like, even maybe before you met your divine, maybe you weren't the best with dates. And because you guys really repeat cycles, it's like they come in the same specific months or dates. It's like you have these numbers you share. You become like, so you just know everything when it comes to dates with this person. Let it be you write it down in your diary, or you tick it off. It's coming to my mind for a reason. Maybe that's something you do. Maybe this collective, it's like, you know, every single date of this, that, you know, you've written down the points of your communication. And yeah, anyway, there's a reason it's come to my mind. 7. Right, well, beautiful. So you're on a quest. So again, there's something about your inner knowing right now. I think you're very motivated for yourself currently, okay? And there could be a relocation. There could be something about moving or travel that's on your mind, or you're thinking of doing. I always say when we get that sense of it, it's our house kind of tells us when it's time to move on. As spiritual beings, you're meant to be in certain locations for a reason. It's your light beam, right? So, and we get like kind of, especially if you're a renter or something, it's like you can get knocked back so many times, but when it's the right house that you're meant to be in, the right letterbox number, because all numbers guide us, it's like that's what goes through for you. But anyway, what I was trying to say is, when our house starts falling apart, so let it be, we just feel no matter how much we clean it, it just doesn't seem to get spick and span. Let it be, you start to get issues with your doors or your windows or your oven or whatever it is. When your house starts to not feel like your sanctuary, no matter how much effort, when it starts falling apart, it's your house telling you, you've lived your time in this house. It's time to move to your next location. Okay, there's a reason I'm saying this. But you are someone here as well. I think you're very faithful, I'm seeing my dog with that, to be honest. I know the white wolf's there, but I think you're someone that's very, as well, dependable, loyal, faithful. So this for you as well, maybe this is another reason you've just naturally started detaching from this outcome subconsciously, because you know in your soul, for you to feel safe, you need someone else that leaves no one behind, that's dependable, that's, you know, consistent in your life, faithful. You can't make someone be that through your words. That comes through action and someone wanting to be that kind of person. So again, I just feel subconsciously this collective, it's like, you know, I can't force anyone to change here or be who I need them to be. They need to prove that to me. Strength. We're in the past. Maybe you didn't understand your true needs and wants in life. You would just get blinded by the spark and the attraction, even though the warning signs were there. They do not have the qualities that make you feel safe in the soul. Why are you moving forward? I always say, people that are like, oh, the spark, that is devil energy. It's sent to blind you, truly. And this is why divine love, it's normally completely opposite of your usual type. Completely opposite. Takes a while for you to let your walls down. But anyway, strength. Oh my gosh, you got the world, so you're completing out a cycle. World energy, to create a new cycle, you need to remove the old. Otherwise, it's not a world energy. There is something here with your self-belief, what you're creating, and the way you're learning to control your inner fury, inner emotion, I should say. You're coming into a completion with something, which means achievements, certain successes with whatever aspects, they're coming in full circle. Okay, accomplishment, duty, responsibility, completion of cycles, structure, achievement, commitments, boundaries, which you've probably been working on subconsciously with the people around you. I'm hearing removing certain restrictions on its way. Okay, cross. And that's funny because that's an 8-8 portal. That portal could be significant, and it's funny, that's Lionsgate. So we've got strength, number 8, and then we've got the 8 here. So maybe Lionsgate was an important memory for this collective. Last Lionsgate, or a certain Lionsgate. Oh my... Stop it. So you really are having a thing. This is probably the biggest detail for this collective, your surrender to the divine. There's a true release of expectation here. You've had a phoenix over your destiny, your divine guidance, you know, really learning to get out of your mind. Okay, death, rebirth, immortal, catalyst of the heart's awakening. Very big detail. Divine or not, you've surrendered. You're focusing on yourself. Rising up from the ashes. You could have a phoenix tattoo, or you could be seeing a lot of phoenixes right now to just as a confirmation from your, not like, you know what I'm saying, that'd be pictures, or walking past a kid and they've got a phoenix on their shirt, like things like that. Or you could intuitively be wanting to get a phoenix tattoo. Total transformation and complete renewal. And what's this crossroads you're on? I definitely am hearing pentacles with that. Okay, there could be a woman in your life as well that's activating something here. One more. Maybe you're questioning a certain collaboration with someone. Libra. Justice, it could be a Libra, but also justice is at play here with whatever decision. There's something about you having to take a leap of faith into the unknown. Hold on, I actually want to get tarot. I actually think that's an important row for this, because it's something that's taken a time, but equal give and take. This is something to do with a life lesson here, this decision. But let's just quickly confirm that. What's this crossroads? Justice. What's this? Okay. Standing up for what you deserve. There's something you're reevaluating. It could be an exciting new journey. I actually think it's tied to good news. but maybe you're someone that really struggles to trust people, always looking for ulterior motives. I think this is actually a positive thing here, and you're holding yourself back a little bit from it. You're in the lens, I need to stand up for, you know, what I deserve. And I feel there's something here that it's actually a very good thing, but I think you're questioning too much and you're stopping yourself from making a good decision. One more. And again, there's something with travel, something to do with work and juggling. Maybe you don't have enough time, or maybe you're, you know, there's a reason. I'm pretty sure I said it first, it's like you need to branch out with something. I feel the right collective. You're overwhelming yourself about something you don't need to be overwhelmed about. One more. It's definitely to do with your pentacles. You've got 3 here about it. Yeah, 2 of Swords, you're blinded. So you're not trusting your intuition. You're definitely at a crossroads, double confirmation. But I think your intuition's playing tricks on you. I actually think you're thinking something negative where it's something positive. It's just calling for you to take a leap of faith and maybe put a bit more of a heavy workload on you. Because if you're focusing on less is more, minimalism, and there's something here, it's like you think you can't put it on your plate, but you can, okay? You're just not seeing it right. Self-doubts come. Maybe you feel a bit of an imposter. Maybe you don't feel you're good enough for this decision, whatever it is. It's actually looking like a good opportunity, but I think it's something in your purple curtain that's making you feel otherwise. Okay, I know it's a collective reading, but let's see if all the details line up for you. Okay, so that's what's currently going on with the main collective. Okay, let's now tap into your connection. First, I just want to get this. Then we'll do a how you feel and how this person feels. Okay, you got Phoenix again. Phoenix is important for this collective. Phoenix, heart with a key. Healthier choices though. Insane chemistry, lacking each other equally. And then you've got seduction. Okay, this is what's currently going on right now. I think the right collective, again, it's funny because you're going through a Phoenix period yourself, and this is about having a new phase with someone, rekindling someone, growth, change mind. Okay. You can see in your first part, this person owns the key to your heart, but you're focusing on healthier choices. Huge confirmation of what we've just read. There could be third-party interference in this person's life, but it doesn't affect this collective. And I think maybe you've lost a lot of sleep thinking this in the past. There's something here, especially with this insane chemistry, lacking each other equally. Lack of answers or not, you know what you feel and what you've been through is for a reason, okay? Like your evolution, this collective, you're clearly connected to your divine frequency. Whoa! And now we've got Phoenix and Ascending. So transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for union, getting through the codependence, certain addictions, not giving into the and chase it. So this is what I'm taking this as the obstacles of what you're ascending. You can see the transformation in the right collective soul. Maybe you've struggled with addictions in the past, but 2 cards of codependency. I think this is what's been the obstacle. You might not have physically been chasing this person, but even if it was just a few weeks ago, energetically you were chasing them. And I say for the divine community, believe it or not, energetically chasing them is probably worse than physically chasing them, because you guys work off frequency and energy. Checking profiles, constantly craving them, always full of doubt and anxiety, all of that, that's what your beautiful red threads are for. They feel it all. This collective, there's a detachment from the codependence, the obsessive thought pattern, okay? Which I already know before I even tap into this person, this is going to be beautiful on their end. Beautiful. Because you're finally focusing on yourself. You're giving them breathing room energetically, and that's what pulls them up onto the same timeline. Very positive energy. You could have some spy energy in the background as well at the moment, but let's confirm. Okay. All right. your current feelings towards this person. Look at how all your decks are aligning. So yes, we know no contact, but again, you're trusting in your red thread, your fate. You've surrendered. What's on the end of your red thread will always be. Who cares about the time? Nothing that is destined for you will ever miss you. Expecting, you could be, I don't, the right collective's pregnant. I'm not seeing that. You could have shared a pregnancy, but just the theme so far, I also see that as expectation, especially because it's paired with the wisdom here. I think you've released expectation because you were realizing your expectation was only being met with things that would overwhelm you. Your expectation wasn't being met, so you've just learnt to naturally relieve the expectation of what comes next. There could be moments, because you did get seduction, third-party interference, you've had intuition that maybe this person's gotten someone else pregnant. Let's get one more for those two. Psychic a bit, that could be part of this. We are doing a you versus them for clarity, so maybe you're into it. That's confirmation for the right color. You could actually be a tarot reader. You could be, this is about psychic abilities. All divines, you get activated to the universal frequency. We're all born with our spiritual gift, but the conformation in this world blinds us at 3-4 years old when we start building our shadow. It's sad that there's not places in this world to teach parents how to see their magic in their children and develop it. Okay, so the whole point of divine activation is tapping back into your intuitive spiritual being. So that's another big sign when you are truly a divine. You're connected to your high priestess oracle. So it wouldn't surprise me if this collective, you do this as a business or you do this just at home. Okay, about your psychic abilities. And you need to ask yourself this, because I always say, especially coming out of dormancy, you've got to remember, you guys read the energy around you. Just like us readers, we can read you from around the world. You don't need to be in our face, right? Do you have anyone around you right now? I just heard sister-in-law straight away. But do you have someone around you that's either just fallen pregnant, okay, or do you have a friendship around you or an acquaintance around you where they've just found out their spouse got someone else pregnant? Whatever the case may be, your brain, to read the energy around you, right, will resonate with imagery you see. So archiving, I call it, right? So if you have someone around you that is either about to fall pregnant or that, and they're in a love connection, right, or there's a bit of deceit, betrayal going on in the background, you divine being, because remember, you get activated, we're healers, here to help people, but unfortunately, and this is why I tell you guys, practice makes perfect, you have to practice daily to get out of archiving to actually seeing imagery and faces, right? Anyway, my point to this, the right collective, do you have someone around you that might be going through this situation, but because you're a fresh vessel activation, you're mistaking that because you're seeing it as your person, you, and seduction? The right collective, you'll understand what I'm saying, because there's a reason everything comes to my mind. And I actually think the right collective, there's someone around you that's about to fall pregnant or unfortunately has a bit of deceit, betrayal. That's what I'm feeling, because this isn't a knowing, this is coming from the collective's intuition. Okay. So rapid movement forward. It's funny because that's in reverse. I don't read these in reverse, but I think this is what you're releasing. Yes, I think you want this from this person. Like, let's be real. Of course you do. But I don't think there's that sense of urgency and that expectation of it. Okay. Do thoughts come over you? Yes. Do you get yourself out of that thought pattern quite quickly without facing overwhelm? Yes. Oh, red, so ghosted. So last point of communication, you felt ghosted by this person. Maybe you declared a lot of things and you didn't get a response, or don't make these details fit. Okay. This is underneath red thread. So there's definitely been something that's happened that when you think about this person, it brings up kind of them leaving you high and dry. Do I think there's anger with it? No, because it's underneath red thread. And then you've got ghosted, no contact. So these are big details. No contact. Like I said, does it bring resentment? No, you're in a divine feminine approach with it. Compassion, understanding, psychic abilities, high priestess. This no contact and ghosting, you've learned how to remove it out of your own karmic energy, your purple curtain in life. The shadow from 3-4 years old that this journey is meant to activate and break us free from. Okay, so in the past, you've burnt to learn that many times. When you would go into no contact or you would feel ghosted, it would just send a complete havoc in you. This collective, be proud of yourself, and this is why I say periodic assessment. We don't even realize we're evolving because it's such a bloody slow journey. The right collective, when it comes to no contact ghosting, you surrender to your red thread in life. And you've learned, you've healed something in your karmic energy, which means you're codependent, your fear of abandonment. What's the ascending, the obstacle? You truly are removing it. You might not have had a big love test. You might not really understand how much you really have worked on your codependence and abandonment. That's a blessing, okay? It's a blessing. So that's also confirmation for the first deviation with the expecting pregnancy. Right collective separation, you could have felt pregnant and then this person left, or you had to get a termination, unfortunately. Whatever the case is, again, right collective, there's been something shared with a pregnancy and the person on your mind. And that's probably why you have fear this person's gotten someone else pregnant. Let's be real. But anyway, this isn't a knowing, and I have to make it clear. So if you know your person, because it's attached to your intuition, your gifts, your owl, okay? I think, anyway. But blast from the past. So memories rekindle, nostalgia. You probably are going through nostalgia, but it's a different outlook. And then you've got intensity, intimacy over the rapid movement. My feeling is it's not an intense overwhelm, but maybe sometimes it does. But again, I think the biggest thing is you know how to remove it. Okay, I don't think it makes you have sleepless nights anymore. One more for that. Yes, green light, go for it. Maybe you really feel something's knocking at your door right now. But again, you're not, you feel it, but I don't think you're expecting it. Maybe their energy's just really caught up to you over the past few days. Okay, the one. All right. I just want to see what you think this person's intention is. Actually, no, I don't, because you're relieving expectations, so you shouldn't really... I'm not going to get that. But I am going to get... Do I want that? No, I don't. Sorry, I'm speaking out aloud. I'm actually going to get straight into this person. I'm not going to get that. All right. I want to see what this... And by the way, I noticed I'm so silly because I'm here on YouTube. So these cards, I saw a lot of you asking what they are. This Intuit Tarot are the oracles I use, the tarots I use. And yes, I do. I've got a link tree. I've got a link in my link tree for them. And yes, you get 10% off. But anyone that's from YouTube, I absolutely love these cards. I don't affiliate, like I don't do affiliations with anyone. That's the first company I chose to be an affiliate with because I just believe in them so much. Okay, so if it is something that you want to purchase, we've got 2 new decks coming as well, which I'll open and unbox with you guys and have a play with. The link is in my link tree, Intuit Tarot, and at the counter you get 10% off. But the cards are a bit expensive, but they do have sales all the time. Okay, sometimes they go 50% off their sales as well. But I genuinely believe in this company. They're just amazing, and the quality of everything, amazing. Anyone again that's from my Moon Angels or TikTok, I'm a real stiffler with cards and the thickness of them and the shuffling. They're beautiful. One deck I wouldn't recommend though from them, I'm going to be honest, the Astra Persona deck. They're paper thin, too much writing, very confusing. If you work with birth charts and stuff, probably good, but personally, not worth it. Just saying. But anyway, back into this person. Okay. Actually, before we get this, I want to get tarot. I want to see what's going on in this actually, no, let's get this and we'll get tarot, see what's going on in their life. All right, their perception on you right now. Okay, their perception on you right now. Whoa. This is how they're looking in. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we've got the eagle. Whoa. All right, we've got the eagle, we've got victory, 19. It's funny because I was seeing 19 before I came into this reading. That's a specific number for this collective. And it's funny, 19's the sun energy, divine masculine. Whoa, albatross. Stepping stones, the scythe. Aquarius energy, you could bet star energy. Okay, from what I see from this is their perception of you. I'm not going to lie, I feel this person's had a bit of karma since you, and I think these are beautiful cards, but it's literally like good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good. It's like I feel this person has a lot of fear when they think about you and maybe things that have been done. There's something here this person can't get out of the past perception that's been created here. It's they're so past, future. It's like, and I always say when we're focusing so much on the past, we stress about what's going to come next and we completely wish away the present. There's clearly been a lot of baggage here done in the past, and I think this person, when they look in, it's not even wanting victory with you. I think that they see you standing in victory. I think you have a beautiful reputation as a person. I think you're kind of very well loved, well liked. You clearly have just a very successful kind of image in their eyes. Okay, there's been a lot of baggage, burdens, but I feel some moments they feel very cursed by you. And I say this all the time, I'm going to say it's coming to my mind. True spiritual people, right? When you guys really activate, you don't understand how many ancestors stand behind you. You're the curse breaker. You completing the journey, it doesn't just release you, it releases all that came before you that unfortunately didn't break the cycles that have kept you bound here. You guys are so highly protected, right? And I always say, the people that come into your life and treat you terribly, you've got to remember, up there, when you sign your soul contract, it's not just you. You're signing people into your contract, especially people that need to receive karma from your spirit team, because your spirit team is strong enough to give them towers that actually awaken them, because it's I don't care what anyone says, it really is like we're in a game here. It's like an unfinishable game. It's like you can never get to the final level. That's why you guys are stuck here, we're all stuck here, life after life, life after life, because we're never breaking free from our soul contract. The lessons aren't hard enough. This is why I say people that finally choose a life of being full of trauma, very traumatic, you chose that up there because you want to get out of this condemnment. And I always say activation comes from a beautiful soul that's full of that much trauma you can't take anymore, and that's why you activate, right? So the people that you sign into your contract, unfortunately you sign some very negative energies into your contract, because the karma they get for treating you a certain way, it really causes either physical injuries, losses, financial upheavals. It's like literally they mess with you, they mess with your spirit team, but it's for their benefit. It's to wake them up to their cycles, to wake them up to their behavior, because the karma you inflict is strong enough to make them finally see that their actions that repeat and repeat, the cycles that repeat and repeat in their life is because of their actions. I feel this person, unfortunately, after you, and you would have seen this, like you look back, the right collective, certain exes just after they, you know, especially karmics, the karma they got for the way they treated you, family members, like whatever it is, friendships. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to do a return to sender or this or that. You don't need to do none of it. Your spirit team takes care of it. And I feel every time these persons come in, and you might not be aware of this, you might be aware of some of the things that have happened to this person since you and your broken heart. But again, not to be mean and it's to activate them. And again, not mean through your spirit team is what I'm trying to say. You might be aware of some, but I don't think you realize every time they've come in to talk to you in some kind of way, something bad's happened in their life. And not just to them, but to their family, to their friends. It's like, unfortunately, I'm not going to not say it, they kind of feel that you've cursed them, okay? And this is something they need to overcome and realize, not to blame you, but to realize, if I was a better person, I wouldn't get this kind of karma. All right, right, collective. I know that sounds completely woo-woo. If you're truly divine, it won't. Sometimes they feel you're a good omen, but other times it's like luck is just not on their side when dealing with you, okay? I think they try, they have such a sense of urgency towards you, and maybe something unexpected has come over them, okay? But the thing is, they know for you, they're looking at it as, I need to rip off the band-aid, but a reckoning's going to come with it. It's like there's something hidden here. I'm going to be honest, because you can just see they're so scared, and it's really sad, because I really don't think you understand how much karma this person's truly got. Because if they're looking at you like, I feel cursed since them, this would hold them back, believe it or not. Okay, so you've had memories of this person either saying you're the devil, or, you know, knowing that you're a witchy poo, and it's like this person's a little bit scared of you. I'm not gonna lie, you can see the love, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm seeing that I'm terrified of you energy. But also spiritual growth. I do think they're growing from this. I actually, as like up and down as this is, they see you like this, which means even though they have this, they find a peace in your energy in some form of way, even with feeling cursed, all right? But I'm not going to lie, I feel there is still a bit of intimidation over you as a person here. But let's confirm. But they're butterflying, so they're metamorphosing it, which is good. So them going over past, present, future, they need to. And this is why they would be so scared of the future, because if they've had a lot of things happen because of the past, here, looking at you as, I got to rip off this band-aid, I'm going to get a reckoning, they know they need to approach it properly. But as well, the way you've transformed, but developing over time, embracing change, evolution of the soul. So you've got two about the evolution, spiritual growth. But maybe that you've reinvented yourself. Maybe they didn't believe in your change for a long time, but I think they really do now. Whoa, that's good. So they really do. Hierophant underneath victory, they really do see you as a leader. Again, collective, you've got success behind you. They're seeing you as a Hierophant, which also means that you are very firm in your faith, your beliefs, your true needs and wants. Confirms the first part. You're not easily swayed. You lead the way. You walk to your own beat. You don't follow the crowd. I just think it's like they see what you were born to do, and that probably scares them even a little bit more. But this has been brewing over a year in them. So this has been over a year. They've been trying to fight back this emotion. That's a long time. It means they're a long sufferer. 7th of the 5th, 5th of the 7th, 23 I'm staring at too. But they want to ground this. There is something about pregnancy here with you. Maybe this is why they feel cursed as well. If they made you terminate or something happened just at the brink of your separation, they think about it all the time. Health. I think this, I don't know if you know this, I really do think you affected this person's health, even broken bones I'm seeing, just through karma though. Not that you've done it, but you know, the right collective, you know what I'm saying. Personal growth, past life connection, evolving, connection to source. So even though they feel this, they're not silly. They know you have a strong spirit team. They know it's because of your connection they get this karma. But for some reason, I think for a long time, they blamed you and whatever your craft is. You've got to remember, Hierophant, that's unconventional. It's an alternative kind of life. And you got the psychic abilities. It wouldn't surprise me if you really, with being a beautiful witchy poo, truly. Stepping stones, your spiritual growth. Your new beginning too. I do think they want a new beginning. I'm not even going to try but it's just that what they stop themselves from. It's like, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? But the way you just jump into things, and it's funny because before that came out, I was seeing my horse. It's like you just always jump over every hurdle in life. I think it's kind of inspiring for them. Okay. But again, your individuality, that's a big thing here. Kind of, I'm seeing a very eclectic, kind of ethereal soul in my mind. A rebel without a cause. You don't like being told what to do. You could be a 4. I find my 4s, you grow up black sheep of the family, left from center, a little bit picked on at school. When it comes to the strength in your voice, because your whole life you felt like you had to conform because you were so unique, as soon as you feel misunderstood or told what to do, this rebelliousness comes out of you. It's funny, I'm actually seeing my book, The Rebel Witch. You might have that. Hold on, maybe I meant to show you. I was getting called to show you this. Maybe you've got this book, The Rebel Witch. Maybe you need to get it. It's by Kelly Ann Maddox. Maybe your name's Kelly or Ann. But Maddox. Carve the craft that's yours alone. The Rebel Witch. Okay. 17th of the 9th could be a birthday or a memory. Oh, this is, remember ripping off that they know a reckoning is going to come because of their self-interest, how they've been very stealth, deceitful. They could be a redhead, you could be cunning, sly, crafty, sharp, sleight of hand. I'm seeing my hands, the hidden, being very strategic. I think this person's been in the dark as well. I heard burners straight away. 14th of the 9th, 10th of the 9th, 9th of the 10th. This is why they know a reckoning will come. So if they really see you as seeing, I brought out my witch's book. I've never brought that out in a reading before. This collective, there is something about your sight that they're terrified of. It's like they think you know this. And another reason they're in the dark. You wouldn't know this. You would have intuition. We say true clairvoyance and readers, you're picking up the energy around you. We're not here to read our own story. We're here to help others. And there's a reason I had a deviation about this collective and that pregnancy, probably picking up the energy around you. You might think you know everything that's going on, and maybe some of them are right, but this person definitely thinks you know everything that's going on here in the background. This is also probably what keeps them away a little bit. Where I'm honestly feeling this collective, you don't know everything. You might think you do, but I don't think you do. Star. The compass. I think it's the way you've discovered yourself, but it's like direction towards you as well, but you're a truth seeker. They can't hide anything from you. It scares them, but they know they need to make a plan, but also knowing where you're going in life, very inspiring. Okay, boss, mama bear, CEO, you could own your own business. All right, last one. That you're standing alone, but you trust your guidance. Maybe you really have knowledge about the hierarchy, legal systems, corporations. worldly things like governments, institutions and stuff. Maybe you're someone that's really connected to the conspiracy theories of the world, but I think that they see you as really knowing how to, especially if they've got memories of you being codependent, for them to seeing you in your independence and standing alone and shining, like they know they don't have control over your emotion anymore. 19th of the 6th, 19 is important here. One more for that. You're aging like fine wine. So they are seeing your transformation. 19th of the 4th, developing over time. The good stuff, finesse, alchemy. You've transformed. You've ripened. You're aging well. And there's that sun. And like I said, 19 is important. Okay. Let's see their feelings. I want to get tarot and intention, and then we'll roll the dice and see what's coming next for you in this pairing, if there's any action coming here. All right. Let's see their feelings, please. Oh, I split it on missing you talking to the moon. You would have a real connection to the moon if you're a witchy poo. Okay. Oh, expecting. First card. There's something, they're terrified here. There's something about a past pregnant. I don't think they're, I have to confirm. I will get one more. I don't think they're pregnant with anyone, but mother wounds, cycles, fate. Maybe a mother really interfered as well. If you guys were talking about pregnancy and then all of a sudden they flipped the switch and didn't want to have a child, that could have come from a mother's opinion as well. I heard that, so I'm going to say it. And unconditional love. I want one more for this pregnancy before we keep going, because I know that's a concern for this collective. No, constant burn, synchronicities. I think this is you and expectation of what's going to happen. I think there's a memory here that they go over and it eats them away. They're riddled with guilt. Hold on. I want one more. Caution. They'll be back. This is what they fret. This is, remember, because of this lost child or whatever they made you do here, this is where they think they get karma from. So they'll be back. That was your middle. That's your block. They know there's a very big conversation that needs to be had here. I think this person's avoided it like the plague. It's not to do with someone else. Manifest. The universe is going to grant this. There it is. Confession. I think there's a conversation that needs to be had here. Okay. Maybe there was someone that I don't think this person fell pregnant. I think it's a conversation that you guys need to have. Okay. Get one more for that. Let's see if new love or something comes out. I doubt it though. Friends. I think it was more interference that got in the way here. Okay. Maybe they're seeing their friends have babies now as well. There could have been some form of entrapment, but I doubt it. I think it's more the stress about coming forward with you and how do I talk about this? Their mother makes them hot and cold. I think this person's mother could have really affected this, and that everything happens for a reason. This person chose to listen to mother and friends. Okay. But I'm not going to lie, I think this person's very close with their mother. I think they really listen to their mother. Okay, whatever advice they get from their mother, it makes them hot and cold here. One more. But they're ascending, especially if their mum knows what kind of field you're in and you do work with like magic, or you're a psychic, you're a medium. Maybe their mother really kind of puts you in the category of devil. Like, you got to think, this person's blaming you. They feel cursed because of your love. That could have come because of their mother's opinion as well. Okay, do I see them breaking out of it? Yes, they're ascending, and even in that you can see it. But I just think this person's mother, they could have dabbled in this themselves and not really understood the craft properly, because I think they've really implanted that energetic implants on them about your character when it wasn't your character. Cycles. Trauma. So every time they've come in and the karma, sorry, I shouldn't laugh. This person, all the cycles you've had, it's created trauma in their soul, and that probably helps them. Like, this person clearly felt a lot of, not just physical towers, but a lot of pain because of this. They went through a lot of overwhelm. But so did you. You both did. And this is the burn to learn. This is why this journey takes so long, because you guys hold on to so much resentment and pain over the broken heart. Until you guys heal that, it would never work anyway. You've both gone through a lot through all these cycles. Telepathy. So maybe they think they're very telepathically connected to you right now. They could think you read their mind. You've got to remember, they think you know everything that they've been doing in the background. This person's scared of coming forward, ripping off the band-aid. This is under fate as well. Can I tell you something? I'm going back to that psychic card. If you're online and you practice your craft, they think you live in their mind. So I would not be surprised if you have said or posted or done a lot of things that come to fruit. Like, this person thinks you're just like this crow, this owl, right, in their life. I'm telling you, this person is so scared of your magic. And this collective, I don't even think you know how onto it you are with this person's energy. They literally think you're in the backyard with your little, doing your voodoo. But you're supernatural. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I see it a lot in the divine community. They're actually terrified of you. But they're transforming. That's good. Destiny. Well, oh my God, as we're saying it. Confirmation. Holy moly. This collective, you definitely social media spying lurking. It's their own fault for opening Pandora's box. It's my collective if the shoe fits. You've just called so much stuff out that you're not aware of. And they literally think it's like you are living in their energy, watching in on everything, because you've just been onto so much. It's all happening for a reason. Trust in the divine. Because believe it or not, looking at outside of the box, if they really think that you know everything, what does that mean? They know to come in, they have to be what? Honest and truthful. So it's all happening for a reason. The timing might not align with what you're feeling, but it will happen when it's meant to, when they're comfortable to own their skeletons. Alright, let's see this person's true intention. No, they want... Okay, true intention. Oh my God, look at the card. Magical and powerful. The more I'm getting into this, the more I'm... They're just away because there's an infatuation. So they're still questioning. They're clearly very attracted to you. Oh my God! You got it again. That's them thinking you live in their brain. Sorry, but you got it again, the telepathy. Sorry. Oh God. New beginnings. One more. And watching. Why is this person making me laugh? I think the right collective you'd be laughing. I always say as readers, we embody the energy of the collective. Oh God, this would have all been thoughts of yours for the right collective. But I do think this person questions if this is lust, just because of all the reasoning that they should stay away from you. Okay, I think they question this quite a bit. Number 61, you could live in 61. They could, number plate number 56. I feel you through everything, the timing, the things I touch, the images I see, the voices I hear. We are connected throughout the universe, even if we're miles apart. And then you've got 46. We need to let go of our issues and work through our struggles by recognizing what went wrong and how we played a part in it. It's still a little bit of the blame game, which isn't the best. I love you too much to let you go. Let's start anew. Even if I'm gone, I'm still and remember, I saw that fox and I was like, there's something about burners here, and you wouldn't even be aware of it. That's part of their deceit. They literally, it's like creepy watch. Even if I'm gone, I'm still connected to you in some way. I can't cut you off completely, but I'm afraid to return. My only interaction with you is through social media. I miss you. And then they're going over a memory from December 22nd, don't make a fit, February 6th, February 7th to March 19. And I think it's a memory that scares them. I'm going to be honest, because this is kind of the theme of their energy when they think of you. One more. Oh, too many. One more. That was Aries though, and the runner. So this, I'm going to be honest, you know me, my angels, I'm going to tell you how it is. The emotion is here, it's starting to develop, but they have to break free from this veil of, you know, you give them all this bad karma and they're cursed because of this love. Like, until, and I ain't gonna lie, as soon as I saw that mother, I think their actual mother, they understand kind of the field you're in, because I feel they've had some energetic implants of opinions. You got to remember, you got hot and cold because of a motherly interference. I just think they have some misinformation about you, and the reason their life's kind of falling apart, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of smells, and I know that sounds very kind of but it's like they really believe that there's something about your energy that they're just destined to bad luck every time they come in towards you, okay, which is sad. And again, the emotions here, the love's here, but they have to heal that before. Actually, I just want one more and we're gonna get tarot. Like, that's not a good impression that they would have on their mind here. And habits. So there's things in their life they're questioning if they. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. So they're not silly. They know they've been indecisive, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to change. But they do want forgiveness here. Whatever that first card, let it be expecting or expectation, they feel a reckoning is coming from your energy. Okay, so they want to give you this confession, they want to come back, but they're full of caution, because it's like, again, I'm on YouTube, I don't need to repeat it, that you see everything. Okay, sorry, on TikTok I always have to say watch from the start because of all the parts. The damage, they know the damage they've caused here. Without them knowing, subconsciously, I think them blaming you for their bad karma, it's a coping mechanism for them. It actually helps them stay away. I'm going to be honest. Subconsciously, anyway. One more. Oh, sad. Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. And I said that there was something here. They had ample opportunity to express, but you got ghosted at that point. Mistake. I wish I could right my wrongs and reveal the truth. I want to tell you everything. I want to tell you the truth. Values, different life path. There is a big truth that needs to be revealed here, but it's their fox behavior. It's not what you it's the fox behavior. It's really sad. It's sad. Okay, let's roll the dice. How far do you want me to tap into? If a 6 comes out, it's months. 6. Okay, how many months ahead? So 4 within the next 4 months. Wow. Okay, next 4 months. One more. Look at the only card that's up. Ace of Cups. You can see there's something shifting, but I'm not going to lie, my angels. Like, that's a really, they need to clear that. There's too much fear of you as a person, which means any little thing that would go wrong in their life, they would blame you. But 4 months, Ace of Cups, bliss, romantic success, flowing emotion. This is it. They're presenting you. So you can never, like I said with that world energy, right now they're still holding on to the past. And yes, they're overcoming it. They're seeing your growth and this and that, but they have to change that perception. If they enter your life and don't see you as new, or they're not new, you're going to repeat the old stuff, okay? But there is something very... 9 of Cups. Wow. There is a reason naturally you're detaching, you're letting go of fear, you're making decisive choices, you're not getting pulled into the magnet. It's all working. You just need to keep doing what you're doing. Okay, this is beautiful. Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, feeling content, leading up to a 10 of Cups, wishes coming true. I think coming out of your storm finally. Okay, I think you guys have been in a storm for a very long time and the situation just kept getting worse. The thing is with relationships, and I say this a lot in personals, a lot of the time a relationship starts to come off balance. But when you have codependence or, you know, fear of abandonment, or you're in a bit of financial dependence on your person, instead of realizing I'm not being treated right, I have to pull my energy back. People that have trauma, especially love trauma, you try and fix something that's pulling away from you. And believe it or not, you're making it worse. You're pushing that cup, you're making it more and more balanced. The more you put effort into someone that's not seeing you and respecting you properly, they're losing respect subconsciously and it pushes them away quicker. And I think what's been done here for so long, this was getting worse to worse, but you were excusing so much bad behavior because you just wanted to fix it, because you were working through your trauma. Okay, so long separations are always needed when you want someone back in your life, is my point of this. Don't give in to the stress of timing and trust in the universe. 10 of coins. 10 of coins. So you've got Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, 6 of Swords with this 10 of coins. You've got nothing to... Wheel of Fortune. Learn from the past. Trust in the divine will. 4 months might sound like a lot. I don't think it is. I think 4 months, especially with how time's ticking in this bloody world, it'll come like that. So this is saying within the next 3 to 4 weeks. I don't believe that because we're tapping into 4 months. Okay. But if something was, let's just side note, if something does come up, Ace of Cups, in the next 3 to 4 weeks, just maybe ride the wave a little bit. Don't be rushing anything. But there could be something that comes up in 3 to 4 weeks that gives you a new perspective, but you need to have patience. So maybe this person presents in the next 3 to 4 weeks, but it's not time. Okay, don't rush it. There's a reason I say everything. And right now this person still isn't in the mind frame to be treating you. It's still off balanced. Okay. If you have a little love test coming in the next 3 to 4 weeks with this person, trust your body's emotion, because that, how they feel for you, the love's there, but you can't be with someone that's scared of you. Like, I shouldn't laugh, but no. Within the next few months, I think you've got it. Okay, I think you've got a love test coming up. It's not time though. It's not time. Is it new? Are you guys presenting new? That's what you need to ask yourself. But they're saying within a few months after that, 9 of Cups, making long-term plans, expressing gratitude, harvest season. Whatever's about to pop up now, I wouldn't even try and fix it right now. You can see their energy. Okay, keep focusing on yourself. But in a few months, 9 of Cups, wishes coming true, harvest season, making long-term plans, not taking the moment of bliss. Think long-term, not short-term, okay? Can I take this person out of this, completely out of the picture right now? There is something for this collective. I'm going to say, I'm hearing 8, so it might be in 8 weeks or 8 days. Be careful, because there's this 6 of Swords, right, in reverse, but then you've got this 9 of Wands in reverse. There is something you need to not be defensive with. You need to try another approach. Don't let someone get under your skin. It's not worth the hassle. Okay, let that be family. Let it be this person tries to pop back in because you've said no. Whatever it is, there is something here not worth it. Listen to your emotion. I always say anxiousness, pacing, anxiety, stress, overwhelmed. That's a big red cross saying step back. This is going to make your trauma worse. Okay, side note, have to say it. Oh, and then you've got the, underneath marriage, you've got the proposal. Okay. Just ride the wave. I don't like Knight of Cups when I'm reading love, but the fact it's underneath 10, I think this person is really going to make long-term commitment to you. Okay, I think kind of when it comes in, let's make up for lost time is what I'm hearing. Hold on, I want one more for that. It's also a card of tactfulness, but I just want... that's good. I think you'll be in synergy. I think you'll come in together and make one beautiful masterpiece. I just don't really like to see, just personally how I've labelled that for my spirit team to direct me. I don't like to see that. The fact it's underneath 10 of coins though, that is positive, but... okay, good. So we've got a 2 of cups and a 3 of coins with it. It's okay. I just think maybe... this person might have a tendency to really have a way with words, and you know what I'm saying? I see him as my charismatic Casanova. So just, but you've got two cards of synergy and being in sync, one after another, which is nice. I'm going to read that upright, reverse, because with the wheel, just the theme of it, I think this will be unexpected. I think it'll be a surprise. This is a card of making amends, okay, but doing things differently. My advice from what I can see, this person loves you, but they still have fear over you, which is not healthy, okay? You do have something coming up in the next 3 to 4 weeks. There's a reason you're relieving expectation. See the situation at face value. See that this isn't aligning, because it's not going to align. Okay, it's a test that needs to be passed. I do think this starts to all start falling into place in the next few months, but also this 6 of Swords reverse and this 9 of Wands. Mum became a bit of a theme towards the end of this. This could be something, don't be adding fuel to the fire. Don't try and prove a point. You connect to one person, you connect to who's tied to them. This person clearly really loves and respects their mother. Okay, there's something here I do feel is going to ignite you. Release it, because look what it leads to. A 10 of coins, this 2 of cups, this wheel. Trust that everything has happened for a reason. Without this mother interference, friendship, without you guys parting ways, you wouldn't be who you are today. Okay, trust. Learn the lessons. And don't hold on to past grievances. Hold on, let's just get... spiritual factors. Huge. Religion. I'm telling ya, this is such a big detail here. Your site, opinions, a lot of opinions, okay, but they will make the effort, the right effort. So wait for that effort to come. The romantic feelings have not gone anywhere, so don't be blinded with this next approach. And just stay optimistic and trust. Not your ego's timing, divine's timing. Okay. All right. Whole reading resonated. I'm not going to do it. I know some of you guys want me to do initials over here, but I just feel it's a hassle for some people. Okay. Oh my God. Sorry. You got my infinity. That very rarely comes out. I love you for infinity. Sorry. I'm not normal. But you could have an infinity tattoo or jewelry, or they could have got you infinity. And I said 8. 8 is the card of abundance, yes, but it's also the number of karma. So there's a lot of karma flying around in the background here. Full moon, new moon energy, flowers, daisies. You could have a memory with flowers or Daisy. You could have a puppy named Daisy. St. Jude. This isn't a lost cause. It's just calling on your faith. Okay, divine interventions at play. The veils are lifting. I can see it. You can see it shifting. 4 months might sound like a lot. It's not. Okay, your veils are coming off. Just trust. Okay, nature. Maybe you need to spend a bit more. I always see an ancient tree when I see that. Okay. Oh my God, you've got J, O, and Y. Joy. Stop it. And then you've got I as well. You've literally spelt joy with initials. Your name could be Joy or Joyce. J, O, and Y. The Venus star. Magic. You're a witchy poo too, this collective. Opalite. We need opalite or opal as a birthstone. And then this is my silver heart. So silver is the color of persistence, perseverance. So there's been a lot of perseverance. Just trust and sage and protect. Maybe you need to clear your home or do a deep clean. Okay. 17. Why? Like nearly every reading. 17th of the 2nd, 12th of the 2nd, 2nd of the 12th, 4th of the 12th, 12th of the 4th, 14th of the 12th, 14th of the 10th, 6th of the 10th, 10th of the 6th, 10th of the 2nd, 2nd of the 10th, 222, 18th of the 2nd, 1st of the 2nd, 2nd of the 1st, 101, and then 6th of the 7th, 7th of the 6th. All right, my angels, I love you guys. I will have a reading over on TikTok too later this afternoon. Love yous.